Hello, online sellers. Jordan Malik, founder of HonestOnlineSelling.com, JordanMalik.com, Find Spotter. You probably know me from one of my ebooks, or my blog, or my podcast at AskJordan.net. Going over the inside look of the Import Empire Jumpstart Group, April 2015. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, head over to JordanMalik.com/bros review. JordanMalik.com/bros review, where the other weeks of the training are also reviewed by me. StartupBros are two trusted guys in the e-commerce space, not just Amazon, but e-commerce overall. Amazon, eBay, launching your own brand, online web stores, etc. These guys that have been importing for a long time. Will has been importing since he was like 13. And they provide this training. The training is closed for now. Their training started in April. It runs through July, and for a bargain price, people got into their program, and they're getting all the training from top to bottom, whether you start from zero or you already have some experience selling on Amazon. The students that are in there now are getting a killer value. They open the doors again in July. I will be hosting another free webinar with them. It's going to be over 3 hours. We're going to be giving away prizes. A lot of free information about importing and e-commerce is going to be given away. This works for any people from virtually any country. There's students from all over the world that are taking this online training from them, learning how to start their own e-commerce business and importing and selling products on Amazon and eBay. It's going to be when they unveil it in July. I don't know what the price is going to be. The price last time in April was $1,000 after my coupon code. And I don't know if the price is going to go up. If it does go up, I don't think it's going to be like a whopping increase. We're not talking about thousands of dollars here. We're probably talking $1,000 to $2,000. I would assume the price is going to be. And compared to those $5,000 plus Amazon seller coaching / training things that you've seen lately, this is a screaming bargain, really at any price, because we're dealing with two very trusted experts. I trust them implicitly. My audience entrusts them implicitly. They're very hardworking guys, and they've brought a lot of value to the classes. Now, up until week 5, people were learning how to research products properly, get a grasp on the competition, start negotiating with importers, with manufacturers and importing, getting the products in sample size quantities, meaning 2, 5, 10, 20, and selling them on Amazon or eBay, and then placing larger orders, etc. So the week 5, there's a lot covered here. One thing I do want to tell you, and I've blurred this out, is that there is discounts. The founders of StartupBros keep negotiating more discounts for Amazon seller tools. I've blurred these out, but these are huge discounts for some of these tools you may have heard of already. So I don't see these size discounts elsewhere. If I do, it's very rare. The StartupBros are always negotiating new deals and different deals with software providers or service providers to help their members. Week 5 starts focusing on the growth of your business. Now that you've got your samples in, and remember, if you're taking this and week 5 comes up on you too quickly, all their sessions and their training are pre-recorded, so you can have access to them anytime. But week 5 talks about the growth of the business overall and how to kind of frame your mind and your work to accelerate your business after you start getting some sales. I talked a little bit in the last video how many sellers approach us that they want to have a unique product that nobody else is selling, and that's really not the way to get started. The way to get started is by leveraging existing demand and finding those little pockets of opportunity and jumping on them quickly and doing a better job than anybody else. And that's what all this training helps you do. And the rest of week 5 covered dozens of questions from the members regarding piggybacking items, packaging, how quickly you should sample sell. Do you use a buy it now or auction listing? Should you compete with Amazon? Dealing with minimum order quantities and price per unit, tips on finding products. Are first-year suppliers safe? What quantity of samples should you be getting initially? Can you skip retail arbitrage? eBay versus Amazon. How long is product research valid for, etc. So again, week 5 slides are downloadable. You can download and print them out. The Q&A log is also viewable and printable. Week 6 is called Inside a $10 Million Amazon Empire and How to Build Yours. And this is a session with Will Churland, and he, you probably heard about him in some circles. He has done well over $10 million in sales on Amazon, and I only think he's been doing this for maybe 2 years, 3 years max. You take a look at him, you can see he's quite young, but he's also extremely smart. Now, Will goes over how he got started with FBA, how he chooses his products, the tools that he uses, the customer support. He's got a lot of virtual assistants now that his business has grown so crazy. Shipping into Amazon, private labeling, UPC codes. If he had to start all over, what would he do? And there was a long Q&A session with him. He talks about his failures, and he actually gives examples of his products. I thought that was fascinating. Now, what's interesting is that as a member of the Import Empire Jumpstart group, Will shares his very same freelancers that he uses for various parts of his business, whether it's SEO, item creation on Amazon or eBay, Google Shopping, translation, etc. So again, you get all of week 6 slides, the log of Q&A, access to all this, and the in-depth kind of looking inside a $10 million seller's mind, Will Churland. Now, I'll also be updating week 7 and 8. I'll be adding that to this page. Head over to jordanmalik.com/brosreview to see the other videos covering the different parts of the Import Empire Jumpstart Group course. And remember, in July, there's going to be free training from the Startup Brothers, and they're going to be going over all the basics plus more on how to start your e-commerce business, how to import, how to select products, how to compete effectively. And if you're interested, the doors will open again on July 1st. I'll be co-hosting the webinar. During or the end of that webinar, we'll be opening the doors again to allow students in to take the July 2015 Import Empire Jumpstart Group, where you'll have access to all that training plus a whole lot more. That there's going to be a lot more updates to that course, and it's going to be at a screaming bargain price. So stay tuned. Head over to jordanmalik.com/brosreview for the other videos. Thank you.